Good morning and welcome. My name is Lucas. We're going to do a 55-minute vinyasa flow today. It's going to be an all levels flow. I encourage you to listen to your body and feel free to modify up or down as you please. All right. We're going to start with some seated meditation, just taking another minute or so to find a comfortable seat. You can roll out your mat, sit on a block or a cushion, maybe have some water nearby, and just settling in, preparing body and mind for yoga practice. Go ahead and remove the block, and today we're going to start on our back in a supine position. So scoot up a little bit, hold on to the knees, roll down the spine. You can start with the feet wide and the knees knocking together. Take the arms out wide and soften the shoulders down. Feel into the relaxation through the back. And take a few deep breaths here, feeling into the expansion, rise of the inhale, and smooth exhaling out. Letting whatever may be on your mind just roll off from the chest, roll off from the forehead, down onto the mat. And breathe, coming into your body. Now point the knees straight up. We're going to begin with more gentler practice here, and then we're going to ramp up into some more powerful flows here. So begin by rocking the pelvis back and forth. So we're going to tilt it towards us and then tilt it away from us, keeping the tailbone down. Inhale, tilt it up. Exhale, tilt it back. Just warming up the tailbone, warming up the lower spine. Great, now take it to neutral here. Press your left foot down. Reach the right foot up high. Maybe you take your hands around, point and flex the toe. Stretching the front and the back of the leg. And then take the foot in some circles, rolling that ankle joint. And circle the other direction. And switch. Take the right foot down, press it, reach the left foot up. Nice and straight. And point and flex. Then roll out the foot. The feet do so much for us, carrying us from place to place, so give it some attention and switch directions. Good. And then lower it down. Take your left foot out straight and draw the right knee in. Okay, take the right knee over to your right. And then take it over to your left. Hold it with your left hand. Reach that right hand out. Gaze over the right. Take this leg as far over as you like. Just nice and gentle right now. All right, take hold of the knee and switch. Bring the left leg in and the right leg out long. And take that left knee over to your left shoulder. And take it with your right hand over to the right side. Very gentle supine twist. Now bring both knees in. Now, if you have that block, you can put that block in between your thighs. If not, you can just squeeze them together. Maybe if you have a cushion, you can put in there too on its middle setting. Okay? Place the palms flat down, knees vertical of the hips. You're going to rock the knees over to the right side, and then rock them over to the left. And again, go as far as you like. So if you take it real far over, it'll be pretty intense. If you just take it a little bit over, you'll still get a nice warm up through the abs, through the core. Squeeze your core in tight. And take a few more. All right, remove that block. Press the feet down flat. Press your hips up and reach the arms up overhead. And then lower the hips, roll down the spine, take your arms back to your side. Let's do that with the breath. Inhale, press the hips up, take the arms up overhead, reach through the fingers. And exhale, coordinated. Take it back down. Good. Inhale, reach it up. And exhaling down. Full breath cycle. Let's take 3 more. Breathe it in. And exhale, roll the spine down, hands to your side. Good. Breathing in. And breathing out. 1 more. Fully in. And take it down. Nice. Bring your knees into your chest. Sway side to side here. And then take it to neutral. And rather than using your legs, use your core. We're going to rock back and forth. Building up some momentum. Rocking a bit further each time. And then rock up to seated. Knees point straight up. Reach your palms up. Lengthen through your spine. Bring your chest forward. And just hold for a couple breaths. Continue to draw the chest up. Then with an inhale, lean back. And an exhale, come forward. Again, taking it as far back as you like with the inhale. And exhaling forward. Let's do 3 more. Good. Take it to neutral. Cross the knees. Come forward into a tabletop pose. Probably got to shift back a little bit, back onto the mat. All right, palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's take some intuitive movements here. Just notice, how do your wrists feel today? How do your hips feel? All right, so if you have any areas of the body that are requesting some movement, requesting some attention, you can do more with that. If you have any areas that are a little bit stiff, a little bit sore, maybe some areas of concern, then just notice that and do respect that with your practice today. So I've got some soreness in this right hip here that I'm going to be a little careful with personally. So please just listen to your body. We want our yoga practice to be nice and sustainable. Okay, so take a couple more rotations. Maybe try a movement that you wouldn't usually do. Some diagonal lines. Use a different part of the body. Something like that. All right. Come to neutral. Tuck your toes here. Grip your fingers down. And then float the knees up. Just a few inches. Feel your fire spark here for 3. For 2. For 1. Good. Lower the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. And exhale, round the spine, press into the hands. Good. Inhale, pull it forward, gaze forward. Exhale, tucking the chin, gaze towards the navel. Take a few more with your own breath. Moving at your own pace and rhythm. So you can always follow along with me or take these at the pace of your own breath. Vinyasa yoga means to take a particular step, particular set series here, coordinating with the breath, coordinating movements with the breath in a particular way. So inhaling forward, exhaling around the spine. Go ahead and take 1 more. Then let's come to neutral here. Reach your left foot back and your right hand forward. Find your balance. Gaze is down. Inhale. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. And inhale, reach it out. With the breath, exhale, take it in. And inhale, send it out. Let's do 2 more. Exhale it in. And inhale, reach and hold. And maybe you bend that back knee, reach back for the foot. Gentle back bend and quad stretch. Good, reaching back out and lower it down. Let's do the other side. Right foot and left hand first. We're just going to extend and reach, lengthen through the spine. Find your balance. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, draw it in. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, flex. Good. Reach it out. Then draw it in. Nice control. Good. Reach. And draw it in. And one more time. Take it out and hold. Maybe you reach back for the foot. Nice gentle back bend. Good. Release it down. Sway your shoulders from left to right. Now, come up on to your knees. Okay, shoulders stacked over top of your knees. All right, take your hands to your hips. You can actually take your hands behind your seat like this. Draw your elbows together. Press the chest forward, gently gaze up. Raise the chest. Good. Let go of the arms. Take it to neutral. Send your right leg out to your right, nice and straight here. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, take your right hand down to your right leg. Hug that hip in and reach your left arm straight up. Maybe you begin to hinge over the leg. Maybe you just reach straight up as you hug that hip in. Maybe you lean a bit further with the breath. Inhale. And exhale, lean a bit further. Good. And then I want you to take your left hand all the way down to the left side so that it is in line with this knee and this foot. Reach your right hand up so we're in that supported side plank. All right. Now you can straighten the bottom leg, come to a full side plank, or float that top foot. Maybe you bend the knee, take hold of the foot, press your hips forward, open up through the chest. 2 breaths here. Good. Let it go. Take this arm forward and down, take a circle, and circle it back the other direction. And as you do, raise your torso back up. Perfect. Bring that right knee in, and take the left foot out. You can do the other side. The foot's coming straight out from the leg so that your hips are squaring the long edge of your mat. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left hand can slide down that left leg. Right hand's going to reach straight up. Hug that hip in and breathe. Then maybe you take it a bit deeper with the breath. Inhale and exhale, lean. Inhale. And exhale, lean a bit over. Leaning as far as feels good for you with the breath. Good. And then we're going to all the way down to on our sides here. Right hand in line with the knee and the foot. Left hand reaches straight up. Long line from palm to palm. Find your alignment. Then option to float that back foot, bend the knee, and take hold. Good. Release the foot. Circle your hand forward and down and up, and then switch directions, reaching it up. And as you do, bring your torso back and bring the right foot in. Good. Now take your hands a bit further forward in tabletop. Shift forward so we're in a Cobra Pose. Hug your tailbone up through your spine, lengthen through your crown so there's a straight line there through the back body. Inhale. Keep your hands. Exhale. Press your hips back. Tailbone still is a natural extension. Just lengthening through the arms, pressing the hands down. Good. Inhale, shift forward with the breath. Exhale, press it back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, shift forward, tuck your toes. And exhale, press back to a down dog. Pressing into the palms. Press down between your pointer finger and your thumb here. Send that energy line from your palms through your shoulders to your hips. And feel that reach extend down through your heels. Build your mountain peak shape here. Powerful. Powerful press from your hands through your tailbone down to your feet. And breathe. Good. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. And then step the feet up to the top of the mat. Come to a halfway lift, a flat back. And to exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, roll up the spine and sweep it high. Exhale, hands to your heart. And take a moment to bring to mind an intention that you want to move through the rest of class, the rest of this week. What is the powerful energy that you can bring through to your practice and your daily life? We're going to flow through 3 rounds of Dharma Mitra sun salutations. Take a deep breath in and smooth exhale out. Good. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up high. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. With the exhale, take down your knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, peel your chest forward. And exhale, tuck your toes, find a down dog for 3 breaths. Maybe you pedal out your dog here, bending one knee, then the next. Good, and no leg lift. With the inhale, bring your right foot forward in between your hands. With the exhale, step your left foot up to meet it in a fold. Inhale, root to rise, full extension. Take your hands high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, the left foot back to a low lunge. Step the right foot back. Exhale, high to low, knees or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, press back to a down dog. Expand through your joints here. And inhale brings your left foot to the top. Exhale, your right foot meets it. Inhale, root to rise, reach it up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take a cleansing breath. Breathe it in. And smooth breath out. That was round 1. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, the right foot. Retain the left foot. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuning into your breath, the feel and the sound of it. Inhale your right foot to the top. Exhale, left foot up. Inhale, roll your spine, reach high. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale to the ground. Inhale your left foot. Right foot. Exhale, hug the elbows in. Inhale, shines the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale the right foot. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale to the heart. Let's take a cleansing breath fully in. And smooth sigh out. Round 3, inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale your right foot, hips low. Left foot, high to low, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees a bit, get your back nice and flat, and breathe. Inhale your right foot forward. Left foot fold. Inhale, sweep it high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last side, inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right foot. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, broadens the collar. Exhale, get your hips high. Letting everything fade out but your breath and your practice. Good. Inhale the left foot to the top. Exhale your right foot and fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep it high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a cleansing breath, breathe in. Exhale, side out. Let's do one more like that. Full breath in. And exhale, smooth sigh out. Good. Let's zip the feet up here, big toes to touch. Sweep the arms and sit into a chair pose. Tailbone is a nice natural extension. Spark through your middle fingers and breathe. Now bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to your right. You can place your elbow inside of the thighs or hook it on the outside. Lengthen through the spine. Press your palms towards your heart. Inhale to center, straighten the legs. Exhale, step the feet apart and fold. You can bend into the knees, let the torso hang heavy. Let's take ragdoll here. Hands to opposite elbows. Shake the head, no problem. And nod the head. Yes, yes, please. More yoga. Good. Take the hands down. Halfway lift. And fold. Root to rise. Sweep it high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Zip the feet up again. Sweep the arms and take a chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist to your left. Keep your knees in line. Weight even in your feet. Good. Inhale to center, straighten the legs. Exhale, step the feet apart and fold. You can take your peace fingers around your big toes for Padangusthasana. Nice bend into the knees. That helps you nod your head, nod your torso. Maybe you straighten the back of the legs, tilt the tailbone up. Good. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back. Low lunge. Ground your left hand down. Reach your right hand up high to the sky. Now we're going to take a big step back with the front foot and stack it on top of the back foot. Come to a side plank. Maybe you float the top foot, take it to the inner thigh for a flag pose. Maybe you lower a knee. Good. Coming through plank pose. Step your right foot up to a low lunge. And step the left foot up to a fold. Halfway lift. And exhale, take it down. And inhale, root to rise. Sweep your arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Sweep your arms, take a chair pose. Come up onto your tippy toes. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Take your right foot back, low lunge. Ground your right hand, left hand to the sky. Twist to your left. Take a big step back with that left foot on top of the right foot here, Vashisthasana. Maybe you stagger the feet. Maybe you float that top foot. Find what works for you today. Good. Coming back through plank pose. Step your left foot up to the top, low lunge. And your right foot meets it in a fold. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep it high. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees, press and float. Or step back, take your vinyasa high to low. Inhale, pull the chest. And exhale to a down dog. Inhale, your right foot up high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your spine, hug that knee up in tight. Create some space here, pressing through the palms. Then inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step your right foot up to the top, rise up to warrior one. You can take your feet a bit wider for more balance. Get your shoulders stacked above the hips. Lengthen through the hands. And open up to warrior two. Get your front hip, front knee, front toes all in a line. Knee over top of the heel. Working to square the chest towards the long edge of the mat. Gaze over your front middle fingers with the intention of that energy. All right, flip your front palm. Inhale, reach it up. Let this back hand wrap around your back, come to that front thigh. Mindful of your stance. Inhale, reach up higher. And exhale, windmill the hands down. Frame that front foot and step back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale your left foot high to the sky. Exhale, take your knee to your nose, round your spine, press into the hands, create some good length there between the knee and the mat. And inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that left foot up to the top, rise to Virabhadrasana A. Nice and long and strong, proud through the back leg. Square the chest forward. Bring that back hip forward a bit. Inhale and exhale, open up to warrior two. You want to externally rotate that front thigh, okay? And square the shoulders towards the long edge. From that power center here in your core, your body pressing down through your legs into your feet and out into your fingertips. Good. Flip your front palm. Inhale, scoop it up. Keep your stance. That back hand can wrap around the back, come to the front thigh. Check out that crescent arch shape down the back body, pressing into the side edge of your back foot. Inhale, reach up a bit higher. And exhale, windmill the arms down. Frame the foot, step back through your flow. Down dog. And let's shift forward to plank pose. Lower the knees. We're going to take thread the needle. So press your right hand down, and we're going to come down on the third time. So inhale, reach the left hand up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale's going to reach it back up. Exhale, thread through. Good. Big breath in. And exhale, reach, 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 lower down the shoulder. Take your right hand up over top of you. Pressing your hips back, softening through the vertebrae. Maybe this top hand wraps around your back. Find what works for you in the shape. For 2 more breaths. Breathing deeply to expand the lungs here. Good. Bring your right hand in. Press, reach the left hand up to reset. And then lower the left hand. Press the left hand down. Reach your right hand up. Again, we'll come all the way down in the 3rd time. So exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, thread it through. Big breath in to prepare. And exhale, thread through. Reach, reach, reach. Lower the shoulder, lower the temple. Take your left hand up overhead and press your hips back. Weight even in your knees. Hugging your shoulders down to the mat. Take 2 more expansive breaths here. Good. Take your left hand back to the mat. Press, reach the right hand up for a reset. And take the right hand down. Let's take a couple cat-cow movements here. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, around the spine. Good. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs, hips high. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or press and float to the top. Find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, roots rise, sweep it high. And exhale, take your hands to your heart. Let's take a cleansing breath. Breathe it in. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. We'll start this next series in a chair. So sweep the arms, feet nice and parallel. Check out your big toes. How many toes do you have? Okay. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, raise the head. Exhale, plant the hands, step or press and flow back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, your right foot lifts. You bend the knee, rotate the hip, open, square the chest down. Take a couple more breaths, get that knee even higher. And then step your right foot up to the top of the mat. Let's rise to Warrior 1. And open up to Warrior 2. Lean forward for a side angle. And take any bind you like. Wrap the top arm behind the back. Maybe you bring your front knee, your front elbow inside the knee, hands to the heart, gaze up. Good, then windmill the arms back open. Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, take the palms together, gaze up, inhale. With the exhale, come back to that Warrior 2 shape. Take your stance a bit wider so the knee stays in front of the ankle. And inhale, straighten, gaze up. Exhale to the lunge. Good, inhale, sky archer. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good, now turn your front toes in, reach up high. And with the exhale, swan dive down. Pressing into your toes, let the torso hang heavy. Maybe you bring a micro bend to the knees. Take your hands to your feet or your ankles, help draw you down. Good. Take your left hand under your gaze. Maybe you put that hand on top of a block. Here, let me show you what I mean. All right. And reach the right hand up to the sky. The block can be long ways like this. And switch. Right hand underneath. Left hand reaches up. Press your hips back. Squeeze them together. And then switch. Good. Take your hands down. Walk them towards your front foot. That's going to be your right foot. Step it back. Down dog or vinyasa. Left side. Inhale your left foot up high. Bend the knee, rotate the hip open. Rotate it open a bit more as you breathe. And with an exhale, step the left foot to the top, rise to warrior one. Find it, and open up to warrior two. Come forward to a side angle. And take whatever bind you took on the other side. Wrap the arm behind you. Press your elbow inside the knee. Rotate the heart open. Gaze up. Good. And spin the arms open to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Keep the feet. Reach the arms up. Gaze up. And exhale to that warrior two. Good. Inhale, reach them up. You can squeeze your thumbs together to help press the elbows straight. And exhale to the lunge. Good. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. This time, turn your front toes in. Take your feet nice and parallel. Reach the hands up. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Gaze up. And exhale, hinge forward for the bind. Good. Release your hands down to the mat and walk them towards your front foot. Step that front foot back and move through your transition. Two more breaths here. Breathe in. And exhale, side out. One more like that, fully in. And exhale audibly. Shake the head from side to side. Good. Bend your knees, inhale, gaze forward. And walk, step, or press and flip. Halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, roots rise, take it high. And exhale the hands to the heart. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Let's come to a tree pose here. So stand nice and firm on your right foot and take the left foot to the ankle, calf, or the thigh. Find your balance here and bring your hands to your heart. Pressing the foot to your thigh, press the palms together. Grow your branches. Gaze up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, lower it down. Shake out the feet. Let's do the other side. Stand firm in the left foot. Send your roots down. Take that right foot to the ankle, calf, or the thigh. Set your balance here, Anjali Mudra. Find your drishti. And then expand and extend. Open through the chest. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it down and fold. Halfway lift with the inhale. The exhale, take your hands down. Press and flow or step. Move through vinyasa here. And come to a down dog. We're going to come through to pigeon. So inhale your right foot nice and high. And exhale, bring the knee forward. You can set a block underneath of that hip if you like. So my hip's feeling a little tight today, so I'm going to put that block on a higher setting than I usually would. We're going to start on the fingertips here. Nice tenting the tips. Inhale. And exhale, taking a humble pigeon. Stacking the forearms. Softening and breathing. For 2 more full breath cycles. Good. Tuck your back toes. Press your right foot up, 3-legged dog. Give it a couple kicks and shakes. And then lower the right foot down. Reach the left foot up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale brings your knee forward. Lower that back leg. Maybe you set a block under your left thigh. Inhale, proud pigeon. Exhale, humble pigeon. Just hinging over, letting gravity work with you. For 2 more breaths. Good. Tuck your back toes. 3-legged dog. Give it a rock and a roll. And then lower the foot down. Take your knees down nice and wide. Big toes to touch. Let's take a child's pose. Two more breaths here. Good. Come up onto tabletop. Come back to a seated pose. Take hold of the knees. Come back to a supine position. Reach your legs straight up. Take your hands under your sit bones here. I'm going to flow through an ab series. So take the feet to 30 and take them to 60 and back to straight up. All right, now take them to 60 degrees, to 30 degrees. Good, 60 degrees and straight up. 60, 30, float them 2 inches up off the mat. If you get some shakes going on, that's good, yes. Good, 30, 60, straight up, and then take the feet down flat in front of your seat. Press the feet down, raise the hips up for a bridge pose. Maybe you interlace your hands underneath. And release the hands, soften the chest, roll down the spine. Take a breath. Good, and press up into round 2. Press the feet down, interlace the hands. Maybe you roll over top of the arms. Press the fists down to get your belly nice and high and breathe. Good, release the hands, roll down the spine. Rock your knees left and right, windshield wipers. Point your knees straight up. Take one more bridge, wheel, or a shoulder stand. Rock up onto your shoulders. Take your hands underneath your hips. So in shoulder stand, we don't need to be straight like a candlestick here. This is reverse process. Just want to keep support on the lower back. Keep the weight off the neck and breathe. Good, and maybe you come to a plow pose or take your knees alongside your ears for deaf man's pose. And take your time coming down. Use your hands to help you roll down the spine. Take your feet out nice and long. Take the hands underneath your seat. Here, draw your elbows in tight. Press your belly up, press your chest up. Fish pose. Matsyasana. Point through your toes, press your hips down and breathe. Good, soften down. Bring the back down nice and flat. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's circle the knees out, around, down together. Draw 2 circles next to each other. And circle the other direction. And bring the knees together. Go ahead and rock them over to one side. Maybe you cross one leg over top of the other. Or or use a block under your thighs. Maybe you place a cushion underneath or in between your thighs here. Gaze the opposite direction for 3 breaths. Breathing deeply to expand through the side body, the back body. This is one of those shapes where we can really use a full breath to get the most benefit from it. Go ahead and bring your legs back into center. Take a moment to prepare. Then switch it over to the opposite side and gaze the opposite direction. Breathing into an internal self-massage of the internal organs. Nice smooth inhale, exhale to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, relaxation, restoration. Good, and bring your knees into your chest. And let's take a closing happy baby. I'll take hold of the ankles or the soles of the feet and rock along the spine. Working out any kinks, helping the spine to realign and refine. Take a couple more rocks. Anything else that you like to do in your happy baby, go for it. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. And set the feet down. Reach the legs out. If you want to set the music or the lights, go for it. Find your place in the center of all things. Take any movements before you settle into stillness here and find yourself in between the left and right hemispheres of the body. Allow these sides of the body to relax and soften down into the mat. Noticing where we've brought some tension, some engagement, some breath into the body today. And allow those areas to begin to soften and relax and restore. Stay nice and present here in this pose, present to the sensations in the body, present to the breath. Invitation to bring a gentle smile to the face. Helps let the body know that it's a great time to relax. We'll take about 3 more minutes here. Staying relaxed and beginning to breathe deeper and fuller into the body. Letting every breath expand the lungs a bit fuller and exhaling smoothly. And begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Gentle movements to the ankles and the wrists. And I invite you to gently rock on the heels so that you rock the body back and forth. Then reach the arms up overhead, point through your fingers. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring the knees into your chest, taking hold of the shins, and swaying from side to side. Good, and rock over to one side. And take a moment here to breathe. Your top hand down, coming up to a seated pose. Take a moment to sit up tall and relaxed. And fluttering open the eyes. Roll the shoulders a bit. Reach the arms out. Take some gentle movements from side to side. And let's take one breath together. Exhale to prepare. Breathe it in, full breath. And sigh it out, let it all go. Good. Bring the hands together at the heart. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Practicing yoga with me, a wonderful thing to share. So thank you and namaste. Have a wonderful day. Please join me next week or check me out on Facebook, Yoga with Lucas. I've got some fun events and stuff coming up. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you liked, what you'd like to see more of. All right, and please have lots of fruits, vegetables, and water. And definitely some citrus fruits, important time of year for that as well. All right.